to all my loves, welcome to my channel. For today's look, we be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte and a hard candy glitter gel palette. And this look is a holiday look that is easy to do because for my crease and my transition color, I did not use a lot of color, so it is easy to do. I really hope you will be recreating this look for all your holidays get together and party. And before we move into this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe because you know I want you to be part of my family. Now let's get into this tutorial. Okay, for this tutorial I will start as usual with my brows. I am combing my hair with this little spoolie. I will be doing my brows using the Look Online and Brow Cream in the color Expresso as usual. You already know. Taking a little bit of product, and first I'm starting with the bottom part of my brows. Then I'm doing the upper part of my brows. Once I'm done with outlining my brows, I then fill it in, doing hair-like strikes. Fill in the rest of the brow. So I'm going back with my spoolie and brush the product in my hair, if that makes sense, so it blends all together. And I'm also brushing towards the other brow to fade it a little bit. So I'm brushing it in the front part in the opposite side. We're moving on to clean up the brows. I'm using again my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Cafe. We're going in to make our brows look crisp. Then I'm dragging the rest of the concealer towards my lids because by doing so, you will be blending the concealer with your eyelids and make it look more natural. I'm also putting the rest of the concealer without any additional products between my brows. I don't know why I do that, but that's how I do. For my eyes today, I will be using an old palette. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And I will also be using the hard candy Glitteratzi. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. So, okay. To prime my lids, I will be using again a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but in the color Fair. While it is drying a little bit, I will be putting my primer on my face. I'm using the Rimmel London Fix and Perfect primer. So I'm just adding a little bit on my cheeks, chin, nose, and forehead. Using a synthetic blending brush, I will be blending out the concealer on my eyelids. I'm bringing it up towards my brows so it blends with the other concealer that we have used to carve out my brows. I'm using a mini beauty sponge to further diffuse the concealer. Now we'll be setting my eyes using the CoverGirl loose powder in the color translucent to make sure that it doesn't crease. The first color that I will be using as a transition color is Sweetheart. For the crease, I will be using the color Rimmel. I don't even know how to say that word in English, but in French it's Rebelle. I'm using this here, just under the transition color into my crease. Okay, using the same brush, I'm going in with the color Leader to deepen my crease. And with this palette, you really have to tap the excess product. And I'm going in just in my crease with that color, so it gives more dimension to my eyes. A little bit in the outer corner of my eyes, just a little bit. And I'm going back with the color Leader and adding the shade until I am satisfied with the intensity of this color. Alright, now onto the lids. I'm going to go with the color Funny Girl. It is this champagne color. I really like it. I am first going to go with a little synthetic brush because I feel like it picks up more the shimmery eyeshadows. So I'm even going to wet that brush just a little bit. And add Funny Girl on my lid. Now for the fun part, I will be using the Hard Candy Glitteratzi Glitter Gel Palette. So I'm gonna use this color here that is very similar to the one that I just added on my lids. Let's see with the little thingy that comes with that palette if it works. If not, well. For liquid eyeliner, I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna line my lashes, just a small thing, not too much. I am going to go back with the color Leader, the dark brown shade, and add a little bit just in the outer corner to blend out a little bit. Now for the face, I am using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the color Why these words are tongue twisters for me in English? I cannot say that word. Well, the shade of this foundation is Mahogany. Let me know down below if I did pronounce it correctly. Okay, I'm using my Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend this out. For concealer, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in the color Warm Honey. And for contour, I'm going in with the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation. I'm using this foundation because it is too dark for me, so I will be using it for contour. To blend my foundation out, I will be using two brushes. There are two synthetic brushes. One is from J-Cat. It is the Pro Makeup Flat Angled Kabuki. And I will be using the e.l.f. contouring brush as well. So I'm mixing it. I'm using both. Okay, for the rest of my face, I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge to blend the concealer. With the bottom of my sponge, I will be blending the contour with all the highlight area of my face, so it look all blended together. To set under my eyes, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color Deep. I'm using my Real Technique sponge. To set the rest of my face, I will be using the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in the color Deep, in the color Dark. To contour my face, I will be using the Nicka Duo palette. And to contour my nose, I'm using a random shader brush because it is tiny and it does the job. So it's a brush for eyeshadows, basically. And I'm going in up to my brows to really contour my nose, you know. I want it to look snatch. Okay, going in with my beauty sponge. So there's no harsh line. Not bad, not bad. To add some definition to my cheekbones, I will be using the Wet n Wild contouring palette. For blush, I will be using my Love and Beauty by Forever 21. It's the ultimate matte blush palette, and I'm using this palette because why buy blushes when I have all these colors here? So I'm going to go with this red, this red color here, and mix it with the brown shade here. And this thing is so pigmented, I need to be careful. Just, I don't know if you can see it, you will see it on camera, but just gonna tap. Look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but I really need to be careful because it is so, see? Now this is too much for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me try to fix that now with my beauty sponge. Better. To spray my face so it looks less powdery, I will be using a spray by Valjean Labs. I don't know if it's Canadian, but basically it's a Glow Vitamin C Magnesium Facial Mist. It looks like that. I just love this thing because it smells so good. I really hope it's not a Canadian brand and you can find it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go with my The Balm Cosmetics Betty Luminizer, aka the bronzer Bandit. Bueno. I will be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara on my upper lashes and lower lashes. I'm going to go with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I will be using with a tight small brush. I will be using the color Leader, this brown shade that I use in my crease, and this color I will be using it just like so. I will be blending this out with another clean brush. You know what, not even with a clean brush, the same one that I used to pack the colors on my crease. So I'm not going in with any additional products. I'm just going to blend this color. Now we can add the mascara to the bottom lashes. For my inner color highlight, I will be using the same color that I used on my lid with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I'm going to spread my brush so the color pops more. You know what? I forgot to highlight my nose, so let me use that Funny Girl shade on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. We're gonna go with my lips. For lip liner, I'm using the Nicka lip pencil in the color Coffee. For lipstick, I'm using a Maybelline lipstick in the color Teddy Bear. And on top of that, I'm going in with with a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the color Supernatural. Okay, so this is the final look. I added my lashes off camera and fixed my hair. So I'm really happy with this look. I think it's a great look that you can put on for a holiday party, for a New Year's Eve party, New Year's party, every kind of party that needs a little bit of sparkles. Even for a birthday party, I feel like. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you feel about it in the comments down below, and I will see you on my next one. Mwah.